In Germany, nurses earn an average salary of 3,300 euros per month. And it's not a fortune, but it's enough to build something big with the right strategy. I'm using my nurse salary to construct Airbnb apartments from ground up. Here's how I'm turning my nursing paycheck into a property portfolio. Hey everyone, my name is Leila and I work as a nurse here in Germany, and I also teach English part-time. In today's video, I want to share how I'm using my nursing salary to invest in something tangible and personal. Airbnb apartments that I'm building from scratch. Unlike the investments that I have with a bank and funds, this is something that I can touch, see, and also call my own. I chose to build these properties in my home country not only as a future income source, but also as a place I can stay in when I go back home for vacations. This is more than just an investment, it's a place that I'm going to be calling home. So I'm going to be making episodes where I come on here to give you guys updates about the project. And I don't know how much you guys have been following up, but I am doing this project with my sisters. So we are 3 people that are financing this project, and we are constructing a 3-storage apartment building, and I'm going to also be sharing a lot of videos and photos, so just get prepared, and I'm just going to be taking you guys through the whole process. So the starting amount that we had to have is 10,000 euros, which is in Ugandan shillings, that's around, let's see, because we made calculations with the architect and the engineer, and we found out that for the foundation and the construction of the columns plus the first slab, we need 10,000 euros because we want each stage to be completed. We don't want to start and then run out of funds and then leave the building just like that. We want to start on something and then end it, and then we go on the next step. So yeah, we had to collect 10,000 euros, and I'm just going to calculate it for you guys in Ugandan shillings, and you see how much that is, because right now the rate of €1 in Uganda is good. It's 4,000 euros. So when we send money back home, it's really much. Okay, because before it had reduced to 3,000, I believe 3,600, and right now it's at 4,000, which is very good, 4,000 shillings. So when I calculate 10,000 times 4,000, because that's how much each euro is in shillings, we are having 40 million. Okay, 40 million. Yeah, so that's the money that we're going to be needing for the beginning. Okay, so me and my sisters already went through this, and we agreed that each one of us has to save money, and we have been saving. You guys have been seeing me giving you updates on how I'm saving, and that's the reason why I'm doing that 10,000 euros in 6 months challenge. I'm still saving, but I can still touch on the money that I'm saving because I'm saving it for that reason, you know. At the end of the 6 months, I just want to see if I could manage to save that 10,000 euros. But however, I can use part of the money to finance the project because that's what I was saving it for. So right now we are at the digging stage, and they have started constructing. Today is the 2nd day, and I just hope that everything works out like it is planned, because you never know, you never know. Financially, things can increase, the price can increase, and then we are out of funds. But I hope nothing happens and nothing increases, and I hope the budget keeps stable like that, like the way it is, So the challenges, we haven't had any challenges yet because we have just started, but if there is any, I will be coming back here and I'll let you guys know. So one thing that we made sure that we did to avoid unnecessary disturbation during the construction is to get a license that allows us to construct, because in Uganda the government can come, more so if you are constructing in a city, the government can come and tell you, hey, you do not have a permit to construct this building here. and they closed the site, so that was something that was keeping us, and that's also something that took a lot of money because we never planned for it. But it was necessary for us to get the permit. I know there are people who construct without the permit, and then they just give a little bit of money to the officers that come to control, but we cannot be doing that because this kind of building needs a lot of time. It's a 3-storage apartment building, and that means we can sign, like, could be that we're going to take maybe like 1 year or 1.5 years or 2 years when we are still constructing, and we cannot be giving people like cash money whenever they come to control, because it can also cost us then more. So we decided to get that permit so that we can remove that problem off, so that we can cut that risk off. So right now everything is going on smoothly, as you guys see, and I am going to be giving you guys updates all the time, every stage that we are at, because I'm telling my brother to be sending us a lot of photos and updates. Now, you guys might be wondering who is managing the construction for us. I have a brother. Actually, we are 5 children, and me and my sisters, we are here. We have one brother, and my brother is taking care of our project, and we trust him because it's not the first project that we have done with him. We constructed my parents' house when he was in Uganda, and he was the one who managing the money, and right now we are working together to construct the apartments. So I have a question for you guys. Would you consider investing your hardly worked for money here in Germany back home, or would you prefer buying a house here in Germany? Because it's buying a house here in Germany is something that I am also thinking about, me and my partner, but the process of buying a house is also long, and also the houses here cost a lot. The last time I found a house that was really looking good for me, for my kind of taste, was costing 400,000 euros. Okay, and it wasn't a newly constructed. They had lived in it for like 8 years, and yeah, the person was selling it, but it wasn't in a city. It was really, really in the village where there are no supermarkets. And I was like, no. So I would want to know, would you consider constructing a house back home where you can also rent it for Airbnb and also stay in it whenever you go back home for holidays? Or would you rather buy a house here and then you go and stay in apartments when you go back home? I usually go back home every year, like for 2 weeks. And whenever we go back, we go the whole family. Like I go with all my sisters and all my brothers-in-law and our nephews. So we are so many, and that's why the apartment is a good idea for us, because we are so many, we are so many, and the family is getting bigger. And yeah, we want to sleep in the same place when we make holidays, so that my brother can pick us up when we are doing errands and all those visiting places. Previously we have been sleeping in different apartments, like I don't know, because of different hobbies we want to do, places we want to visit, and also we have different tastes. So with these apartments, we're going to design them with a model that we really, really want, because each one of us is going to be having their own sleeping room, and we're going to have a big living room and a nice view. I don't know if you guys can see, but this place has a really, really nice view, and our apartment is going to be on the 3rd floor, so that means we're going to have a really nice view. I'm going to be showing you guys photos of how we are planning our interior to look like. Oh my god, you guys cannot believe, when China was having a problem with America, I don't know if they are still having it, China was posting a lot of things in TikTok, and I saved a lot of videos because I was like, oh my god, this interior is costing this less. I will go to China and I buy the things and I send them to Uganda for my apartment interior design. So I don't know if by that time when we are done, China will still be willing to give people who are coming as single people to get interior products. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. Like maybe they will be like, no, we are only selling to big companies. But I mean, if it's still like that not costly, I would pay a plane ticket, fly to China, and go hunt my own interior, because the interior that we find in Uganda is usually the basic, the beginner. Like they don't bring so much luxury kind of interior because the people cannot afford it, so they bring just what people can afford, and it's not my geschmack, like it's not my taste. But anyway, let me not talk about interior right now, because now we are at the exterior building walls, and that's where my focus is going to be. And I'll be coming back to update you guys. That's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye.